Oh, we all know about the NRA boycott, right? So people are upset with the NRA because the NRA is an association that has a whole lot of members who love guns. And I got no problem with people loving guns. I have a problem with not being able to have a fucking conversation with people who love guns or who own guns. There are people who own guns now, who are grown, who are seasoned. Some of them are old as hell like me almost, you know, like around my age. And they know when they were in their 20s, they were a hothead asshole. They didn't need to own a gun then. You know you didn't need to own a gun then. I was just talking to my brother, who's a gun owner. And he was saying, I feel real comfortable now owning guns because I'm a lot calmer, I'm a lot more reasonable, I'm a lot more sensible. I'll walk away from a confrontation. I'll get the hell out of there. I'd rather somebody make me look like a sucker for a second instead of me having to respond lethally. But he wasn't that way when he was in his 20s. And that's the reason why I don't understand these people who act like they don't understand these concepts. People are less thoughtful until they've had some life experiences that teach them a couple of things. Problem with guns is people learn the life lessons with a gun in their hand. And sometimes people take their own lives with a gun in their hand. For you to say, let's not even have that conversation and start talking to me about some, I don't know, some Alex Jones shit, that don't make sense to me. So they boycott the NRA. Delta Airlines, American Airlines, Hertz Rental Car. It's like a couple dozen companies that said, screw you, NRA. And they only did it because they're getting pressure from people online and people offline who say, if you keep supporting the NRA, then we're not going to support you. So a lot of people don't understand that, but the NRA, like I said, it's just a membership organization like AARP or some other, any organization who makes money. For some reason, people don't understand, it's just an organization to make money. All right? Like if you belong to a fishing organization, an association of fishermen. That's all it is. It's an association where they make money. People act like, oh, this is like they're here to save, protect our rights. No, they're here to exploit your sense of pride and your sense of patriotism to make money. But this is lost. Just admit you just love guns, man. There are things I love. You know, like, I love popcorn. Yeah, I love popcorn, man. Popcorn is great. You know what I'm saying? I love popcorn. But you know what? I don't have to have popcorn to live. Stop acting as if everyone who owns a bunch of guns owns them because they have to. You own them because you want to, man. So just admit that first of all. And I'd like to know where the hell you live where you need an AR-15. No, you don't need it. You want it. That's the difference. Unless you live in Cuba or Nicaragua, or Afghanistan, I don't know what the fuck you need an AR-15 for really anyway. But hey, we can't even have that conversation because as soon as we even start having that conversation, you say, get off my gun. I don't want your gun. I want to understand why the hell you need it so bad. Do you live somewhere where you need an AR-15? Or do you just want one? I'm not trying to suggest that just banning the guns with the larger magazines or whatever is going to solve all the problems. I know it's not going to solve all the problems because I want to solve all the problems with guns, not just the ones from mass shooters, domestic terrorists. I want to solve the problems in neighborhoods, right? I want to solve that too. Okay, so I know this isn't going to solve everything, but don't tell me that this wouldn't solve some things. Don't tell me it's just going to hurt everybody. Oh, Tim, the marginalized people are going to be the people they take the rights from first. If we're marginalized, they've already taken our rights to the largest extent. I don't know how empowered we are if you live in a state that already has, gun rights that already stripped you of guns anyway. I understand you're against banning certain guns, but you live in a state where you can't have one anyway. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. I'm trying to make sense of it. So now the boycott of the NRA has caused people to boycott the companies that boycotted the NRA. So that's hence the boycott of the boycott of the boycott. It's like we can't ever make like improvements. We can't move forward. We can't reason. We can't talk. We can't chop it up. We can't do shit. You know why? Because money. Money. That's what it is. And you may believe what you believe, but I'm telling you, there are people getting rich off you and I. And stop being delusional thinking it's for our best interest. There are people, they sell us cigarettes, they sell us alcohol that rots our guts, that destroys our livers. They sell us food that's pumped with nitrates and other garbage. They don't care about us, man. They care about profits. And you sitting around going, I got a right to choose. I got a right. And they go like, yeah, I'm glad you got a right. Pay right here, dumbass. And have a nice death soon. They don't care about you. Don't care about your kids either.
Here's what I want you all to do for me.